Today at shop.dap.com, we're going to be showing you how to increase the traction on your performance pack differential using a scan tool. Okay, so the video we're going to be talking about today only applies to performance pack Mark 7 GTIs. Now the question is, how do you identify if you have a performance pack if you're not sure? Later models actually don't talk about specifically performance package, so easiest way to identify if you have a performance pack vehicle, front and rear badges of your GTI would be red and chrome instead of just straight chrome. Also, you have the limited slip differential, which we're going to be talking about today, and you have upgraded brakes. So the brakes are larger and also have a badge on the front calipers that say GTI on them. If you do not have a plate, a metal plate that's actually stuck on near the rotor and the caliper assembly, you do not have a performance package. So that is the easiest way to identify if you have a performance pack. You could always have a dealer tell you run your VIN or whatever to tell you if you have a performance pack, but those are pretty simple ways. Now, we're going to be working with an OBDeleven Scan Tool to do this particular thing. We have it already plugged into the vehicle. If you're not familiar with what OBDeleven is, we've done quite a bit of videos about it. We'll make sure we link to them in the description below where you can check them out. It is an Android-based app to allow you to do coding and stuff like that on your vehicle. So we're going to start by, we have it plugged into the vehicle, we have our ignition on, and we can connect to this. Now, if you're not familiar with what the performance pack differential is or how it works, we have a video talking about that as well, and we also have a service video showing you how to service that differential as well. So we'll make sure we link to both of those as well in the description. Now, once we get into your scan tool, you can go into your list of control modules, and we're going to scroll down to where it says lock electronics, and you can see it says lock electronics with that shifter. This is going to be your differential. Now, you can get other information through this, but we are going to be going to adaptation. Now, once you go to adaptation, you're going to acoustic measure wire logic. Now, you're going to see a couple settings. Your standard is what the basic one is. If you click on that, you can see standard, increase traction, and then reduces noise. Reducing noise is because when that pump engages, you might get a little bit extra noise from that differential when it's engaging and disengaging. I wouldn't expect it to be too significant, but if it's a concern for you, that may be the route to go. Most people are watching this are going to want to increase the traction to get better overall performance. All you're going to do is change to increase traction, hold down the check mark, adaptation accepted. You have now increased the traction on your Mark 7 GTI performance pack. Now, something to be aware of after you've coded this, you have to have the understanding that this is going to engage this system much more. Now, hypothetically, that could engage it more, meaning it shortens the life. It's not likely that it would be the case. I don't think you're going to be racing the car. If you were, maybe then you would shorten the life significantly in some way, but I would not suspect under any normal circumstance, unless you're using it as a track car all the time, that this would have any decreased life of anything. You would maybe consider, if you are using this, to service it more regularly. You know, the service interval that they have listed is around 3 years, or in my recommendation 30,000 miles, maybe 40,000 miles. Maybe if you increase the traction, you might want to service it every 20. It is a pretty easy service, so something to consider when you're doing something like this, and depending on your driving style, that is a decision that's kind of subjective and up to you. Thanks so much for watching our video on how to upgrade your performance pack differential using a scan tool. Again, purchases for items like the OBDeleven or any others help support videos just like this one. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more like it.